Welcome back to Patrick's Parabox. I think this is episode 8 now, and we are in a level called Cycle. I'm trying to guess in advance what cycle is likely to mean. Because so flip meant, you were dealing with like reversed ones. Transfer meant it was all about moving from one block to another. This one, I've got a couple of guesses. One is that it's all about time. Like, I could imagine, like, for instance, if there's something about a level that changes each time you move, that could be cycle. But it could also be, looking at these levels, you know what? I'm not actually going to guess. I think it's something I'm not predicting. Okay. We've got a bunch of blocks. And, oh! This is what cycle is. So I've done this for fun. In a couple of levels where I've like basically found an action that I can perform again and again and again, and it repeats. This is taking advantage of that. So as I push things to the right, okay, so this level is inside itself. And as I push things to the right, they emerge from the left. And so what I need to do is I need to get into a position where, where I can push that into place. And then I need to get into a position where I can only go right. I can't go left. Where I can escape, and then I can enter this. So I think that this is kind of on an irregular cycle. So, like, over time, I was eventually going to expose all of these things. Oh, but now this one needs me to enter it from the right. So it's... Oh, I've done it wrong. Oh, wait, I can push it. Wait, what? Oh, weird. Okay, yeah. So, because the cycle is on the bottom rank of the level, but that little nook is in the top, is in the middle, when I go right, things will come out. But if I go left, I won't go in through the cycle side. I'll go in through the middle. Okay. If you're new to this game, go back and watch the old, like, this makes sense if if you watched the, what was it called? Center episode, I think, or whatever. Like, this makes sense if you watched all the Patrick's Parabox episodes. This game is probably massively confusing if you're new. Okay, so this level is inside itself, and it's stuck up against this roof. If I scoot it to the left, then pushing up will cause me to emerge from it. And what else? I'll push other things up. And I'll just... Okay, so basically, I can position the level wherever I want, and each time I push it up, it cycles the blocks, but I don't come out. Why don't I come out? Is it... Okay, so... Interesting. Okay, so this means... So this is showing me a rule. That basically, if I push upwards, the first thing it does is it resolves all of the blocks. And so if me pushing upwards from here pushes a block up into the position above me, then the block gets to have the position and I don't get to have it. So I'm not leaving. I'm just pushing the blocks up and out. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so now I've done this. So now I can just scoot through here and go out there. What the heck? So Steve0143 just arrived and said, I've returned. Thank God that reading is over. So I was just playing Citizen Sleeper, which is a game all about reading. And Steve-O was having none of it. Okay, so now I can leave whenever I want to. That's nice. I've got to cycle this set of... Now, I can't go in. I can only go out. I've got to cycle this stuff until I can... Okay, so I can... Can I enter this? No, I can't enter it. I can do this. But because each time I push... Basically, like, so if this yellow block here was braced, like it couldn't move, then me moving to the left here would push me into it. But, okay, so why... Oh, but if I do this, if I block the exit of the level I'm in, then it is braced, and then I can move into it. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. All right, so if I push this to the left, and then push up on it... Oh, that's so strange. How do they resolve this? I'm actually looking forward. I hope that there's an ASCII version of this so that I can see how it works under the hood. Because how is it making these decisions about what gets to emerge and what doesn't, or what gets to move and what doesn't? Oh, this is bizarre. Okay, so nothing changes as I cycle through this. Now, it might be possible for me to... Okay, yeah, so if I move it to the side, I can do other weird stuff, but that doesn't seem to be very valuable. Now, I could probably... Now, if I do this, I can get to the exit. But there's something I have to do before I get to the exit, which is enter that other thing. So, let's cycle this until this one's at the bottom, then brace the top, go inside, push this, then put it back into cycle mode, push, push, push. Oh wait, I pushed it too many times. I gotta get this one at the top, then go over here, push it up through, and then in. Sheesh. Okay, now challenge level. All right, so theoretically, okay, so I can move both directions with this one. And theoretically, all I need to do is get that one into a position where its bottom is open. Except that doesn't work because now I'm trapped. So now what happens if I... Okay, I can emerge... Okay, I can emerge there. So what happens if it's like this? And then I do this. I can move where the gap is. So where does the gap... So okay, so if I just keep moving where the gap is... Oops. Then eventually I can have the gap be... This is probably an I bet there's a simpler way to do this. But now the gap is right next to it, so I can get out and get into the hole. Oh, so No On My says, I have red-green color vision issues, so sometimes it's a problem. Not sure about this game. So I don't think color doesn't actually communicate anything in this game. They use color to help you think and talk about different pieces, but you could play this game in black and white, and you'd have all the tools you need to figure out what to do. The color helps you distinguish blocks from each other, but it doesn't actually, like, it augments your ability to distinguish them from each other, but it's not critical. I think you could play this game colorblind. And Ranith Court suggests that there might also be a color changing option in this setting. I'm not sure about that. Unlock all puzzles? No. Bonus features, display settings? It looks like there may not be colorblind settings, but I suspect that that's because I think the game is probably playable without them. Okay, so what the heck? So I can push... Okay, so we've got two different cycles that are... Okay. That are both pushing up into clones, which means they'll enter the clone. Like if I push up here, I'm pushing them into the clones. Okay, this is like one of those slide puzzles. So what I need to do is... No, wait. Right, okay, so I need to push the destination aside, cycle this up, and then push the destination back on top of it. like that. No, wait. That doesn't work. Okay, hold on. Okay, actually, yeah, so the destination has to be here. That's okay, so I misread what I needed to do here. So, okay, so no, that was, don't do that. Okay, what I actually need is for these two to be that distance apart. But I also need to move down the horizontal one. Put the horizontal one here, cycle it until it's in position, and then put these into position. So yeah, I used to do, so my sister and I used to take piano lessons back to back. And so I would always have to wait for half an hour during my sister's piano lesson. And the only entertainment the piano teacher had in her living room was slide puzzles. And so I got very, very good at slide puzzles. Okay. So if I can push this into position here, which means it's now inaccessible to me. And similarly, if I push it out there, also inaccessible. I can come out that way. I'm not sure what value that has. So I'm imagining that there's... Right, okay, yeah, I need to... What do I need to do? I need to push this thing out without me then being trapped by having moved down here. So I need to basically construct my own cycle machine where when I push things, I don't move. So if I've filled the cycle and I push against it, instead of emerging, I just move the cycle and I stay over here and then I can go in. Got it. So, okay, so first it gave me pre-constructed cycles for me to manipulate, and then it gives me the knowledge and tools I need to construct a cycle of my own. Okay, so if I push up, nothing happens because I'm up against a roof. It looks like if I move down, then I'm stuck forever. No, I'm not. I can come up. Okay, so I can push something out into here, and then it will just keep coming out forever, but going up will put it back in. What value does that have? Somehow. Okay, so I need to be able to push in from the top. But right now, if I can push this clone from the top, I can make the thing. Okay, here we go. So if this goes here, and pushing it means eternal pushing, that means I can brace this, right? No, I can't brace it, because it still thinks it's moving, even though it's not. But maybe if this one is here, then I press. No, they both think they're moving. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. Okay. Well, then let's try something else. Let's try putting this one in this position. What happens then? Okay, that happens. What happens if I push this in? Okay, but what if I push this way? Oh, this is weird. Yeah, of course, things never emerge from clones. Of course that's the case. Okay, so this is now busted forever. Gosh. What happens if I put this here and then push something out of it? Nothing different. It's the same. What happens if I don't know. What? What is that? Okay, my brain is about to explode. Hold on. What's happening? I'm pushing up and it's braced, which means that I should successfully move the green one up, and it should absorb the gold one. But because it absorbs the gold one, that puts a new gold one at the top. What the heck? And then because it adds a new gold one at the top at the same time that it would be moving up to absorb it, it doesn't move. And we've just made a cycle going the reverse direction. So what that means is I need to complete the cycle with these blocks. And then push this here, and then bloink, 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 and I've got my exit. That's weird! I would not have come up with that just looking at it. I had to try it to see what would happen. JG Lives asks, were slide puzzles your gateway to game design? Not to game design, probably. I wanted to be game design mostly because I played like stuff like Fallout and Deus Ex, and that stuff made me want to make video games. But it definitely informed the way that I think about puzzles. Why did I do that? Okay, so I need to be here. And I need... Okay. So... let's just say I put these here. And then I put this here. And I do this. Okay. I kind of felt that more than thinking about it, but it worked, so we'll take it. Okay, so now I need... to get this guy in here, probably. And then what? Oh, wait, can I... What? I can do that from inside a block? Can I go the other way? Oh, that's disconcerting. Having the entire level flex around me. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, and now we've got a chain of empty ones. The heck is that gonna do? Okay, so I can't move between them. What I want to do is be in the purple one. If I'm in the purple one or the red one, then I can cycle them so that I'm next to the exit when I come out. Which means I need to keep cycling this, emerging from the top one and then entering the bottom one, until I get close enough. Now I'm next to it, so now the next cycle, I'm here. Holy crap. Oh, hey, Beto O'Rourke is still trying to fundraise from me by sending me texts. Good luck, Beto. I'm not from Texas. So, okay. So I push on this, it cycles these guys. And wait a minute, what? Okay, so it's reversing them. Okay. So what I'm gonna need... What am I gonna need? I need something pointing to the left, probably. With something above it to let me in? Or... Okay, I'm gonna try this. And now I can push it. But I'm in the wrong one. Oh, I think I need these to face the same way so I can switch which one I'm in. Okay, okay, so I need these two to face the same way, so that means something like this. So now I reverse, and I can, oh dang it, no, I need to be, the little one needs to be above the big one. So wait, let's, up is the only direction I can go. Oh, but now we're... Dang it! Okay, no. Okay, I keep doing this wrong. Little one needs to be above the big one, but needs to be pointing the same direction as the big one. So I need to put the big one through there. Then I get in. Then we move up. We reverse both. And now from here, I can scoot over here. I can scoot over here. I can get into this one. And then we go and reverse again. And this time, I line up with the exit. Oh, so weird. This level is nuts. All right. Okay. So if I go in here, boink, I come out here. Not sure what value that has. If I come in here, I can push to the right, but not to the left. That's a solid wall inside this block. But here... Oh, wait, I can... Right, okay, I can poop them out that side. I can't go this way. I somehow... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to poop them out until that one's there. And then I can come in here, and I can poop them the other way. And what I need is to be able to emerge into one of these pointed down into the destination, which means I probably need this in here. This is my guess. I need this in here. And so then that's in the right position. So now I push this way to get the clone, get access to the clone. I'll get in the clone and then emerge in this one. These freaking puzzles. Okay. So now I can push that one there. Oh, wait, now I'm in. Oh, no. Okay. I feel like what I need to do... I just pushed it into space. Let's not do that. Okay, so each stage of this, there's a cycle. So I can move where the gap is. So, for instance, I can now push one into that position. Okay, so I need to have this be 2 to the right, and I also need to have it be 5 to the right. So, if I do that, and that again, it's now 2 to the right from me, so I can push one out here, and then it needs to be 5 to the right. But that's in space. Okay, so. So getting it to poop one out. Okay, let me move it one step. If I move it one step, I think that puts it in the right position for my first crate. And then I need to move it one more step relative to me, which means that when I'm here, it'll be in the next spot. And then I need to move it 2 more steps away from me to be able to get the last one in. And then I'm up here. Ugh! All right. And now we've got weird blue ones. Okay. This... Oh, right. Okay, so this doesn't look hard, which means it must be hard in a surprising way. There's your problem. All right. What I need... Oh, wait, hold on. What I need is to be inside this yellow one. Oh, wait, it's all... What? Oh. Okay. The yellow one has got weird proportions. Tell me about the green one. Okay, the green one works. But then the yellow one, I guess, is maybe good for getting me into this side? Okay, so no, stop it. I've never had skewed proportions before. So these blue ones are going to be all about having skewed proportions? Okay, so what is this? Okay, so this one has got 2 spots I've got to stick something in. And this one similarly has got 2 spots I've got to stick something in. So I need to put 2 crates in one of these and then put that same thing in another one. So let's say... But wait, how can I... Nope. Okay. So putting them up the bottom, not gonna do it. Let's try putting them in the side like that. I'll grab another one, put it in the side, and then we're gonna want to put that whole thing. Nope, that's not how that works. Oh, I didn't mean to. Dang it. Hold on. Do that again. Arr. So we'll put that in like that. Put that in like that. And then somehow I need to get the green one into the yellow one. But it assumes I want to do that, which I don't want to do. And the green one is already against the left side, so I can't push it to the right into the yellow one. Let's try... What happens if I just put it in there first? And put it up there. Can I then... No, I can never get in there. Okay. But what if I put it in like this? Wait, nope. What if I put it in like this? Then put one in like that. Then push it like this. Then this. Then that. Sheesh. Okay, and now... Okay. So, oh well, so this one's recursive, and so it just gets squishier and squishier the further down the chain you go. Okay, we've got a cycle here. And I am lost. Okay, so we need basically to move the cycle over to the left. Okay, that didn't work. So if I move the cycle to the left, and what happens if I push... Oh no! What happens if I push these up now? Good stuff. Except now I'm stuck on this side. There we go. Okay. I improvised that. Had no idea what was going on. But it worked. So great. All right. that was that level. That was like, this is getting into the zone where it's like, I'm not even thinking my way through them anymore. I'm feeling my way through them because my conscious mind is not good enough at grasping what's going on. It's like I'm sort of grasping it enough to sort of make plans to do things, but I'm barely able to predict what the outcome is going to be. This game is crazy. All right, so this one is called Player, and we're going to do it next time because my brain is fried. This is just too much. So Raneth Cord said, and I didn't get the context when he said this. He said, "Heh, it had a face like you." Oh, you were talking about when I was embedding the squishy ones inside the other squishy ones, and it looked like it had a face. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, that was Patrick's Parabox. I don't even know how to comment on this. This is one of the craziest games. The thing that's interesting is, like, I'm wondering if the developers of this game found these ideas for puzzle things like the cycle level. Did they think it out first and then try it? Or did they just make like a test area where they could just set stuff up, and they set up weird stuff to see what would happen? And then, like, just with the rule set they made, and sometimes I imagine they probably set something up that just broke their rules in a way that broke the game. And then they had to decide, okay, when I push a cycle through like this, things will double up on top of each other, and it's weird. So we'll make a rule that when it detects this is happening, this is what happens. Your player stays behind, and the cycle just goes through. And then they probably were feeling their way through these puzzles the same way that I'm feeling my way through them, is what I'm imagining. I don't know. Or maybe they're just have much better hardware up here than I do and can think through this stuff and plan it out without having to just touch it to make it work. JG Liv says, what was the impact of slide puzzles in your life? It's just what I said. I started getting good at them and enjoying them when I was, waiting for my sister's piano lesson. The strategy that I learned was to think of them like cycles, and that's why this felt like very appropriate to me. Is that you figure out what you think one row of the puzzle should look like, and then you just start cycling that row and the row next to it. You just start going around. You put the gap there, and you start going around in circles. And you think, okay, so instead of thinking of where each piece needs to go, you think of what order the pieces need to go in the cycle. And then if they're in the wrong order, you shift them between the two rows as you're cycling to get them into the right order, and then you establish a line, and then you move down a rank, and you do the same thing with the next line until finally you're dealing with the final rank. And that's where you can get stymied, is the final rank. If there's some ways you can get things into like the wrong order where it's really challenging to figure out where to make the cross row slide in order to adjust it right, because you could break one row while fixing another row. But that's kind of how it works. And I suspect that actually a Rubik's Cube is probably really similar, just in 3D. It never occurred to me to think of a Rubik's Cube the way I think about a slide puzzle. That might have just made me better at Rubik's Cubes. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Instead, we're going to wrap up this video. So there is a subscribe button. I'm going to keep making these about Patrick's Parabox. I love it so much. And so the next one's going to go here when it's ready.